We now get another one. Only Remi to know.
Guys, do you remember this video? Yes, this video where that happened in Asaba, where the Tinubu's wife, Remi Tinubu, went to nursing school and they were singing back to him, "Na your mama." I don't know, guys. You guys know this video, right? Guys, do you know that the girl that posted this video has been given sanction query by the school? This is very shocking. I cannot believe this. So people don't have freedom of speech again. Do you know what the query is? I'm going to read it out to you. So it says, query for divulging unauthorized online publication, video, social media, TikTok, Facebook, etc. It has come to the notice of the school authority that used student nurse Osato Edobo on the 25th of March 2025 during official visit of the First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, at Dome Event Center, Asaba, for the Renewed Hope Initiative Health Program and distribution of 10,000 professional kits to midwives in each geopolitical zone of Nigeria's South Zone, was found to be engaged in malicious acts of recording, singing, and posting unofficial response to song during the arrival of the First Lady, found on your TikTok page. This is punishable offense as enshrined in the student handbook under standardized discipline action for some punishable offences in number 8, page 21. You are therefore requested to explain in writing in triplicate copies within 24 hours of receipt of this letter why disciplinary action should not be taken against you for this act. Wow. So how is this girl going to take responsibility for what everybody in the school, everybody in that hall was singing? They just want to use her as an scapegoat. This is to tell you the kind of damage that we are in Nigeria. Like, there is no freedom of speech anymore. If you talk, they will just go and arrest you. They will just carry you. Now, all the means that they are looking for right now is just a means for them to make this girl not to drop out or to chase her out of the school. Mind you, she is in her final year. What is so wrong in that video that they are giving her query now just to please their madam? This is why an activist, Deji, said that we should not allow Nigerian government to reform social media, because if they do, so many things are going to happen. I'm going to allow you to hear what he said that is about to happen in Nigeria very, very soon. Like, they are already planning to do it, and if it eventually happens, we are just gone in this country. Watch.
Only 13,000 police officers, 13,000. But go to the first 130,000 are following big men up and down. 130,000 are following big men up and down. In the Senate alone, and that's Senate and House of Reps alone, there are 3,600 police people attached to these jobless senators and House of Rep people. Why will insecurity not persist in the country? If you see one small boy, just because he does Yahoo, he commands 4 or 5 policemen. The country is doomed for real, and there's no coming back from it. Any nation where the police, the SSS, the army are subcontracted to politicians instead of policing the nation can never work. Forget about this cosmetic surgery and all these things. And believe me, as we are here, I can assure you that there are more than 200 conferences going on in Abuja right now. Nothing comes out of these conferences. Absolutely nothing. If you go to Merit House, if you go to Transcorp, if you go to Sheraton, if you go to Ibro Hotel, even here, I think there are about 4 or 5 conferences going on here today. These are conferences, you print conference material, they do flyer, they do banner, we are wasting time in this country. Nigeria needs active citizens who will just wake up early in the morning on a faithful Wednesday or Thursday or Friday and occupy the entire nation and demand for reform and demand that these armed robbers, these buccaneers who are in the National Assembly, that they must stop stealing. A situation where you have the national budget, and 80% of the national budget is stolen. Is stolen. Blatantly stolen. And you expect me, you tell me that things can work. A situation where in a country, somebody stands in a church and says, lion carried him on his back. And people actually believe. People believe. So how do you want such a nation to work? And again, can you really blame them? You can't blame them, because go and check all nations of the earth where governments have failed. People turn to God and religion. That's why you see people. Are you not surprised that Nigerians are calling on God of Israel, but Israel is calling on Iron Dome for protection? So, having said that, it's also important to say that if not for social media, where will we have been able to see the akpabios of this world that will tell citizens and insult them that while you are protesting, I'll be eating? You know, if not for social media, how would we have seen Yabelo resisting arrest by EFCC? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see the First Lady fooling around planting something in her backyard, and that is the only way to develop an economy? If not for social media, how will we have been able to know the abracadabra of Dangote and the NNPC and all their wuru? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see the miracle of off your mic? You remember when the other man was accused of stealing 80-something billion naira, and immediately they started asking questions in the National Assembly. He fainted. You know, if not for social media, how will we have been able to see the exposure of tribal bigots online who tells Igbos not to vote in Lagos in their own country on election day? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see the level of brigandry during elections and electioneering, where, if not for social media, how will we have been able to see those unethical practices? Again, if not for social media, how will we have been able to see the young man from China who exposes corruption and skill, the lecturer from Kanu, Dambelu, who is Tinubu's friend? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see that? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see the APC national chairman, Gandola, stuffing his Babariga with dollars? This is what they want to regulate. Don't allow them to regulate social media. Social media remains the conscience of the citizenry. If not for social media, how will you have been able to know that they have renamed Nigeria Federal Republic of Rice? Every problem, they believe that rice is the solution. If not for social media, finally, I know my time is up.
Can you imagine? We are complaining of insecurities in Nigeria, yet all the top officials, all the ogas, senator, local government chairman, no matter the level that you are in the government, you will be assigned police that will be protecting you. So what about the common men that these policemen are actually meant to protect? What will happen to us Nigerians that this police, that is why there will be armed robbery going on, but you will go to the next police station and it just be few people, and even the few people that are there, they just have few ammunitions to go and chase the thing. Who wants to lose their life serving Nigeria? Nobody. Majority of the best police and the best ammunition have been kept to guide the government officials, neglecting the poor masses. Guys, is this what we are going to continue to face through in Nigeria? Okay, coming to the social media reform, they are very, very serious about it, guys. If the government should go through with this, nobody will have any say again. Remember how the one of this corp member girl affected them? I bet you that 77,000 naira that they paid, they were not ready to pay it. They just have to, because they have seen that the 30 days run challenge is turning into something else. Like it has even become a protest. It has become a protest such that even in Akure they did end back governance protest in Akure. So the 30 days challenge was turning into something else, and they were seeing it. So they just have to quickly rush and start paying the youth NYC youth 77,000 naira so that people will shut up. But guess what? People continue to talk. So now the best way and the highest way that they want to shut the people up now is to do the social media reforms. Guys, if this thing should work out there, if this thing should work out for them, I'm telling you, nobody will have any say again. You will just be suffering and smiling. You will just be in your place murmuring. There will be nowhere to rant again. They will take away the people's voice. If you go on social media and say anything against the government, the post will be taken down or you will be arrested. This is exactly what is going to happen if this bill finally becomes a law. Everybody in Nigeria, you will just be suffering and smile. You cannot complain again. How can you beat a child and tell the child not to cry? If the people cannot even say how they feel, what else do they have? You cannot help the situation. You cannot do anything. Now you cannot even talk. This is exactly what is about to happen, guys, if this social media reform should pass through the last bill. Let's just hope it does not, because it is going to be very, very terrible. So, guys, please, what do you think about this? Share me your opinion in the comment section. Also, like and share this video if you have not, and also subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.